theme song of Rai-Net plays through the hall, signaling the start of the finals. There's a kind of majesty to the scene. The tension of the crowd peaks as its voltage reaches a climax.
ご来場の皆様お待たせいたしました。間もなくライネットアクセスバトラーズグランドチャンピオンの座を決める決勝戦を開始します。激突するのはこの2組だ。まずは我らが女王、前回大会のディフェンディングチャンピオン、燃えるメイドインキャット、ウェイリースニャンニャン。
My ears just died. Faris makes her entrance to thunderous cheering. She smiles brightly and waves to the audience. She really is like a queen. I noticed she's not wearing the sunglasses I gave her.
対するは今年彗星のごとく現れたダークホースならぬダークピーコック。初参加ながら対戦相手の危険などのトラブルを経て勝ち上がってきた黒の絶対レード、バイラールアタッカー2。
Pharaoh attackers consist of what's his face and some short guy with the same black leather fetish. They look like a couple of punks straight out of Ikebukuro. I say this and stupefied as the excitement allows me build around me. Every taps me on the shoulder.
オカリンもフェイリスタンを応援してくれよ。
ああ。
Oblivious to my anxiety, David starts jumping and waving his hands in the air.
フェイリスタン！フェイリス！愛してるよ！萌え萌え！
Cameras flash as everyone tries to get a picture of the cat girl. Speakers carry her cute and cheerful voice to every corner of the hall. Apparently they gave microphones to both teams so that they could talk to the audience. Faris puts on an impish smile and turns to the audience in a sexy pose. Whoa, I guess. The entire hall shakes with the audience's roar. Faris' popularity is overwhelming. I wish we got some kind of CG.
来たこれ。フェイリス、俺だ。結婚してくれ。
Wait a second. We still don't know who Susan's mother is. Nora has totally lost it. I wonder if Faris will be alright. Judging from her enthusiasm, it certainly looks like she'll be fine. Once the cheering dies down, I speak to Dabu.
なあ、どうしてフェイリスは一人なのにバイラルアタッカーズは二人なんだ。
オカリン、それについても知らないん？
I'm not familiar with the rules of Rai-Net asset battlers. I had to explain them before the final started, but we only covered the basics.
もともとグラちゃんは2人でタッグを組んで戦ってくんだよ。でもフェイリスタンはデュエルパートナーに見合う人がいないって理由で1人なんだ。2人の方が明らかに有利なんだけどさ、それでも冬のグラちゃんでは優勝しちゃったんだからかっこいいよな。そこにしびれる、憧れる。
Oakley must join Faris at home in Kyoma, of course, but he must.
バイラルアタッカーズというのはどういうチームなの？
あんまり詳しくないけど、かなり攻撃的な戦術を取るチームらしいよ。ただそれ以上に うさんくさい噂をよく聞くんだよね。取り巻きがいっぱいいてさ、いつも群れてるんだ。そいつらを使ってデュエル中に対戦相手への妨害も平気でするって。ここまでグラちゃんで対戦したチームのうち半分ぐらいが途中棄権してきてる。それだけじゃなくて、秋葉とか池袋とかによく出没してオタク狩りまでしてるとも言われてるし、とにかくライネッターからはすごく嫌われてるのだぜ。
そんな奴らがなぜ野放しになってる？
そりゃ証拠がないからっしょ。ライネッターって子供とかオタが多いからさ、あんな黒い連中に脅されたら怖くて何も言えないって。
The viral attackers first told me that her interference cost her the game, but as long as she's got the sunglasses and earplugs I gave her, she'd be able to win. And if she wins, she might be able to recall the contents of the emails she sent, at least that's what she said. I still think it's all bullshit, I guess. Like I said before, it just feels like some side B plot. But then again, everything feels like Faris is just locked out of the loop. I need Faris to win. Mario's life depends on it. I'm counting on you, Faris. Faris rises to the stage, heralded by thunderous cheers. And naturally, on the other side, Gino? I don't even know what his name was. They face off across the circuit mat.
2人タッグの場合、どういう戦い方をするんだ？
要するに相談できるんだよ。2人分の考え方が加わることで相手に駒の配置を読みにくくさせるんだよ。
Basically, the partner just plays a supporting role. We can do it.
まあ心配ないって。フェイリスタンならあんなドキュン連中一瞬でフルボッコだから。
両者準備はよろしいですね。
The referee gathers Faris and the two virals for a coin toss to decide who takes the first turn.
それではライネットアクセスバトラーズグランドチャンピオンシップ決勝戦。
Instantly, silence falls on the assembly hall. Everyone holds their breath in anticipation.
デュエルアクセス。
The referee shouts signals the start of the game. The room erupts in cheers. Look at the CG, this is nice. The huge monitor hanging from the ceiling displays the circuit mat, the thing that looks like a chessboard. Cards glitter and sparkle in the stage lights. All cards on the board are face down, but each player is allowed to peek at his or her own cards. The cameras are oriented in a way that the audience can't see what cards they have. According to Daru, Rai-Net as such battlers is a game of psychological warfare. It's all about figuring out where the opponent has placed his cards. Each play starts with 4 link cards and 4 virus cards, for a total of 8 cards face down on the board. The victory conditions are a little complex, but in short, you win if you take 4 of your opponent's link cards, or if you make your opponents take 4 of your virus cards. The game starts with each player trying to figure out how the other has placed his or her cards. Knowing your opponent's layout lets you shift the game to your advantage. That's why it's important to be careful what moves you make, whether you're attacking or defending. Your dual partner's here to help make it harder for your opponent to reach your thoughts. I watch as the duel between Faris and viral attackers unfolds before my eyes. Every time a link card or a virus card is revealed, waves of excitement ripple through the audience. I'm starting to understand just how amazing Faris must be to become champion all by herself. The audience is on the edge of the seats. As best I can tell, it looks like the viral attackers are, through the names, on the attack.
フェイリスはどんな作戦で行く気なんだろうか。
フェイリスタンはスロースターターっつうか、 前半は相手のカードを見極めることに重点を置くから結構慎重なんだ。その代わり終盤になるといつも大逆転しちゃってるのさ。今回もそういう作戦でいくんじゃね？
But contrary to Daryl's expectations, Faris charges into enemy territory with a card equipped with a skill called Line Boost. Undaunted, the Virals meet her attack head-on, countering with their own line-boosting equipped card. Oddly enough, Faris makes the first move. He waits for the Virals to overascend themselves, and snatches one of their cards using a line-boost equipped card.
さあ何が出るか。
She would know if the card she took was a Link card or a Virus card until she opened it. The card Faris snatched is...
うっけー。
どうした？
よりによってウイルスカードを取っちゃったよ。フェイリスタンにしては珍しく最初から攻めてるな。決勝で作戦を変えてくるなんてバイラルを相当警戒してるのかも。
Maybe.
どうやらチャンプのメス猫は黒きクジャクのヘビーロックな翼におびつまってるらしい。焦りなんて
Whatever.
臆病なメス猫がブルブル震えているのが俺の打天使の方にはっきりと映っている。作戦を変えてきたように見える。俺は間違いないとささやく。俺のダテワルハート。メス猫のことは研究し尽くしている。最初から攻め込むようなことはし考えている以上に慎重だ。それが分かっている俺のマインドにはなんか衝撃がある。今こうして孤独に攻め込んできているてめえのカード、間違いなくウイルスだ。俺に取られたら逆にラッキーだ。野生の本能を呼び覚ます。だから急いで作戦を変更し、俺たちにだが遅かった。そんなエレガントさのかけらもねえ小細工じゃ俺たちの苦労が止まらん。なぜならバイラルアタッカーズ黒のせい。ライネットに下克上を起こす男たち。浮ついたサンクチュアリへの逆襲。
Such bullshit.
それにしてもあいつはよく喋るな。
Sorry about the little noise. I just closed my phone in the little spot and made a little noise. And I still have no idea what he's saying.
バイラルうぜ。
Faris was radiant when she greeted the audience, but now with cheer and lost to have one incorporated in the face of four. Whatever his face sounds.
でもああやって相手にプレッシャーを与えていくのもライネットじゃ結構重要なんだよね。いかに相手を動揺させるかっつうの。そこから相手のカードの配置も読めるわけで。
意外と殺伐としたゲームなのか。
実はライネットって子供より大人に人気あるんだお。アニメだってさ、絵柄は子供向けなんだけどストーリーは結構ハード路線なのだぜ。そしてキラリちゃんは超エロい。
Like I care, perv. Only 3 minutes have passed since the start of the duel, and Faris is already frowning. She's also fidgeting in the seat, as if there's something bothering her.
わっ、レーザー光線だ。
え、なんぞ？
フェイリスの目のあたりを見ろ。赤い光線が。
That's just mean. It appears in short intervals, but it's difficult to spot. But there's definitely a laser shining in Faris' eyes.
マジで？
Faris stares at her eyes for a few seconds and shakes his head.
ダメだ、わかんねえ。でももしオカリンが見たのが本当だったら、客席のどこかにいる奴らの妨害行為だお。バイラル許せん。
レフェリーはなぜやめさせないんだ。
レフェリーが見てないタイミングを見計らってるのかも。
The audience is huge. It's impossible to tell where the beam is coming from. Could be multiple lasers, for all I know. Now I get it. This is why Faris asked me to bring her sunglasses before I can leave. Put on the damn sunglasses, Faris. She doesn't have them, I guess. Last message doesn't reach her. I catch my teeth and stand up.
オカリン、どこ行くんだよ。
バイラルの手下どもを探す。妨害行為をやめさせるんだ。
これだけ人がいるんじゃ見つかりっこなくね。
I know the area and begin wading through the sea of spectators in search of my target. Meanwhile, the game is still proceeding. Faris takes the card she used for her first attack and instead of sending it into enemy territory for another attack, pulls it back to fortify defenses. The Fibers respond by unleashing a massive assault on the line. They equip a card with line boost, which allows it to move twice. Move it twice, then unequip it. Then they equip line boost to another card to move that. Looks like their strategy is to attack in waves. They even seem willing to make sacrifices to a certain extent. And of course, the Fires are most likely attacking with a mix of both line cards and Faris cards. In order to survive the onslaught, Faris is forced to capture some of their cards in retaliation. With these Faris cards she tricked into taking puts her at even more of a disadvantage. Faris looks very unsettled by Lever's face unpleasant smile. The laser attacks must be really getting to her as well. Finally she makes a careless move that truly seems desperate. This really spreads through the hall.
おいおい、バッキンキャットはどうやら俺のダテワルカリスマオーラについてクールなハートを忘れてるみたいだね。まさかチャンピオンが素人みたいな手に出るとは。
Amateurish? I was too busy searching for the viral underlings in the audience to pay attention to the match, but this new turn of events caused me to look up at the monitor. Faris has moved one of the pieces to the other side of the board, entrance to the viral attacker server. The virals must have used their virus checker card because Faris' card is face up. It's a virus card. Every card you send into the enemy server is added to your total. Normally, you try to get link cards through. That brings you closer to victory. However, you're not required to reveal any cards you successfully sent into the enemy server. Although it hurts your point total, you technically can send virus cards into the enemy server. But for some strange reason, Faris is trying to send a revealed virus card into the enemy server. Even if it gets through, she won't be fooling anyone. Moreover, Faris has already taken 3 virus cards. One more and she'll lose. But she can't send that card through, even if she wants to. What is it exactly she's trying to accomplish? Is she really that distracted by the laser beam?
あえてここでこのダテワルストーリーテラーシードが出国の宣言をさせてもらう。これは数分後には元チャンピオンへとガラス。
Someone in the audience echoes what's his face vocal laughter. So that's where his underlings are. I push my way through the audience in the direction of the laughter. The rest of the audience starts booing. I guess most Rai-Net is really do hate the virals. But Faris herself doesn't respond to whatever his face sounds. She just bites her lip and closes her eyes. Come on, just put on the sunglasses. This cute thing's only policy of hers is going to cost her the match. Or maybe it's impossible to prevent Faris from losing. Maybe convergence will bring about the same result just as Mari is doomed to die, no matter what I change. audience gasps. Faris has snatched a link card from Faris. Now they have a total of 2 link cards. I can feel it, Faris is losing. Just then, I snatch sight of a few guys dressed in all black. One of them is repetitiously aiming a pen-shaped object at the stage. It's him. I grab his wrist.
なんだてめえは。そこまでだ。フェイリスの妨害はさせない。かな。動くな。動けば撃つ。
I threw something into his side. It's future gadget number 1, the bit particle gun. I remembered how this bluff works with Mocha on the previous wolf line, so I brought it just in case. Man freezes. I guess he didn't expect to be held at gunpoint at a children's card game event. Taking advantage of his surprise, I snatched the laser pointer out of his hand and disappeared back into the crowd. The punk starts shouting but gives up when he can't find me. Good. That takes care of the laser. Now Faris can focus on the game. Scream goes up from the audience. But over his face I snatched another one of Faris' link cards. That's the first one. The Faris needs one more to win.
そんな体勢にこびた格好をしているから悪いんだ。そういうヘドが出そうな格好はてめえの家の鏡の前限定でやってない。てめえのファンはみんなてめえとやりたいだけのキモいオタク野郎ばかりだ。そんな連中から応援してもらって嬉しいのか。
Faris still doesn't respond. She hasn't said a word since the match started. Really got rid of the interference, so Faris should come up with a reversal any second now. I stare at her praying for a miracle, and when I do, Faris once again turns her face away, as if trying to avoid something.
何?
Is it another laser?
チャンピオン、てめえは目が命らしいな。なんでも相手の心理を読み取れるっていう伊達悪的にも卑怯としか思えねえ反則的な力があるらしいじゃねえか。
What she does?
つまりてめえは人間じゃねえのさ。醜い天使。てめえと話したやつは心を覗かれちまうからな。みんな気をつけろ。近づくんじゃねえ。出ないとこのメス猫にどんな秘密も握られちまうぞ。
One thing is for sure, this whole scene is just too dang long to be played twice.
そうしたらあとはその秘密によって延々と脅されるんだ。金をよこせ、それともライネットの勝負で負けろ。てめえの要求は何だ。
The audience begins to murmur. Faris does have the kind of power, then it's no wonder she's so good at Rai-Net. Much your imagination starts to run wild, but I tried my best to keep it suppressed. If Faris really can't see to realize, it really explain why she hated the laser in attack so much. It also explain why her moves made so little sense this match.
フェイリス。
チェンジディレクトリ。
あ？今なんて言った？
チェンジディレクトリ使うんや。
Each directory is a special type of card called the terminal card. Once per game, it allows you to switch the placement of 2 of your own pieces. Of course, you may also pretend to switch them. Additionally, if either of the 2 cards was exposed by virus checker, it gets flipped back face down. Get it? To change directory, you can switch up the virus card you place near the enemy's server. And just as expected, Faris exchanges the virus card with a card that was his face is surrounded with his cards. Or maybe she pretended to. Either way, nobody knows which card is the link card and which is the virus card. Nobody except for Faris, that is. Very interesting ploy. Pretty not pretty, but will it work? While attackers whisper to each other once they're finished, his face returns to the circuit mat with a shit-eating grin on his face.
俺の金銭にインパクトをもたらすこともねえ。つまんねえ手だぜ。それが大逆転の秘策だったのか。だが俺は黒のクジャク。 あらゆる女を虜にするライネッター界の伊達割るニュージェネレーション。俺のクールなブラックブレインはそれぐらいお見通しなのさ。
Somehow I still hope that Ocarina will just team up with Faris.
というよりも完全にてめえのミスだ、チャンピ
Without a moment's hesitation. Faris' face. I'm sorry. I just keep forgetting how to pronounce his name. Perhaps just a piece Faris plays next to his server, and he's an asshole anyway.
俺のウィルスカードの累計はまだもう一枚ウィルスカードを取ったとしても漆黒の翼がもがれることはねえ。だがてめえはあと1枚リンクカードを取られたらエンド・オブ・ブラック・クロス。てめえの陣地で盾となって守りを固めているそのカード、そいつは序盤ラインブーストを装備して俺に取られるのを覚悟で最初に言った臆病な子猫ちゃんが序盤に孤独なリンクカードをさまよわせるなんてありえねえ。伊達丸的に考えればてめえが持ってるリンクカード交換したカードの方ってことになるのさ。確かめるまでとなすでにこの黒のクジャクのセクシャルな人俺のエレガントな白てめえのクレイジーなカードの中身が見える。交換したうち1枚がウィルス1枚がリンク。両方取ったって勝つのは俺たち黒の貴公子なんだよ。
No, to laugh if she just switched them so that they're both Faris cards. Wait, is that right? If the cards were switching those link cards, then he wins. But even if that's a Faris card, he'll still be at match point. And then he'll know which card to take out for sure. It's going to end without Faris demonstrating any overpower.
Card open.
And the card displayed on the monitor is...
ウイルスカードだ。
Is it over? The Faris have taken 3 link cards and 3 Faris cards. Match point. He's right. It doesn't even matter. Faris only has 2 cards left. And he already knows which is a link card and which is the Faris card. Faris' link card is surrounded by the Faris cards. There's nowhere to run. Does that mean Faris is going to lose? No way. There's got to be some advice I can give her. I don't think of anything.
世界はこのライネット世紀末黒く染まる。
He poses as if in ecstasy with both hands stretched wide and his chin cocked up. His attitude disgusts me. I clench my fists. It looks like I have no choice but to leap again and force Faris to wear sunglasses.
黒の目視録は現実になった。メス猫チャンプは今元チャンプへと打点し俺たちバイラルアタッカーズの最高に壮絶で最高にセクシーなニュージェネレーションシーンが開幕を。
何勘違いしてるのにゃ。
あ？
この勝負はまだ終了してないのにゃ。
Faris is back to the usual speed patterns. She's even got a fearless smile on her face. That's not the look of a Rai-Net facing certain defeat. And then Faris pulls something out of her ears. Wait, earplugs? Those are the ones I gave her this morning. You wore the earplugs but not the sunglasses? Why, to catch your opponents unprepared?
何ドリーミーなこと言ってんだ。すでに勝負は決した。無駄なあがきだ。
あなたが今取ったフェイリスのカード、よく確かめたらどうにゃ。
まさか。
No way. The card he just took wasn't the link card?
そんなはずはねえ。伊達丸的にありえねえ。そんなバカなことをするはずがねえんだよ。チェンジディレクトリでウィルスカードとウィルスカードをあえて交換するように見せかけるなんて無駄なことはあの不利な状況でできるはずが。
いいからそのカードを早くめくってみるにゃ。
He slowly flips over the card he took from Faris. The entire audience waits for the cards to be revealed. And then, displayed on the monitor.
なんとリンクカードだと思われていたそのカードは
ウィルスカード
大逆転だ
That's wrecked. She did it! She really turned defeat into victory. It's like she knew exactly what was going to happen. She was in control of the battle all along. The audience goes well. Maybe he does have reading sign now as well. I just shake the hole. I guess that, aside from Marka, Faris is the most mysterious character so far.
Winner! Ladies! Nyam! Nyam! 見事大会2連覇 Congratulations!
It's all rocks with the jubilation of the crown. There were nightclubs for hands and sharing the excitement of Faris' victory.